What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of, I don't actually have a name for the series, but where I go over mods. Check this out. So today I am checking out the Resurrection mod, and this is by simply ResurrectionDev on the Nexus. And yeah, well, as you may or may not be able to guess, what this mod does is kind of make the Wasteland very kind of, tree. It gives it a lot of foliage, and I'll give you a second to listen real quick because I think it sounds really nice. I should have done this in the intro as well, but just take a listen. So I think the ambient noise here is actually really freaking beautiful, and just FYI, I'm not using any EMBs or anything like that. This is all just from the mod. I know that some people were asking if I was using anything at. Nope, this is just, I have two mods installed, the one I reviewed yesterday and this one, and yeah, but basically there's not much to say about this mod. There's just a lot to look around with it, I guess, but I think it just looks absolutely beautiful, and I really, really like this mod, as you may or may not be able to guess. But I did review a mod like this a while ago. I forget the name of it, but it basically added in, you could have different seasons in Fallout. I think it was actually called the Seasons mod. But I don't know, I really like this mod. It's not complete, which is, it's not that much of a bummer. It is in beta right now, and yeah, but more or less what it does is add all kinds of things. I would love it if there's more animals around. I don't know, I just think that would be a really cool addition. Like if I went into this forest right here and, I saw a few dogs, or I don't know, even if they're radiated animals or something like that. I just think that would be a really cool addition, adding more wildlife to make the land feel even more wild. And yeah, but I guess there's not much to the mod other than that. After this, I'm probably just gonna go show some stuff like of me killing some people, or I don't know, we go to travel some of the notable landmarks. For some of them, I want to put in the top right corner, I'll put a little image of what it looks like without the mod, so that will be pretty cool. So let's go to the castle now. We'll check out what's over there. So now we are at the castle, and it seems like something's going on here. Not really sure. So I guess they're under attack. They're under attack by some soft shell mirelurks. But yes, so as you can see, the castle is pretty nicely forested, and we do have another soft shell mirelurk, so let's try and kill him really quickly. I have this pipe rifle that I modded a bit right here. Alright, so now I took care of that. Yes, so here we do have castle, and as you can see, it is a little bit foggy out. That is just, Fallout, but nonetheless, yeah, look at that. That is totally different. So I'm going to try and get at least a sample image of something around here. You should see that in the top right corner right now of what castle would normally look like, and yeah, as you could tell, it's a bit different. And I think that's an elephant I do here, so I don't think there's elephants in Fallout, but it is pretty cool just seeing the world like this. Nonetheless, I don't know, I really like it. I think I might be a little bit biased here because I do just in general like these types of mods that kind of make the world a bit nicer. So let's go to 10 Pines Bluff. So I do want to just mention I am covering the forest edition of this mod. There is also a dead edition, which I'll show later on in the video. Right now I'm only showing the forest edition. This is the one I find really cool, and look at that bridge. That does look really nice. Just all of that looks so freaking nice. But basically what the forest edition adds right now, it adds a new texture to the grass. It does add in some new landscape textures, so basically all of this kind of stuff. It does add in a few new building textures, so I don't know if there is any buildings over here, but you could even check out the bridge from here. You could see, I think that looks a bit different. Some new parallax for all landscape textures. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think it makes things more green. Oh yeah, here's totally a new building texture. So as you can see, that looks it just looks green. Oh, okay. So it looks like there's a rad roach as well, and another rad roach. So we'll take care of those real quick. And on top of that, it does add in some new ambient sound, as you may have been able to guess, as I showed that earlier on. Oh, that is a nice tree. See, but now I'm questioning, I don't know how much of this was just here and I didn't realize, but yeah. And then finally, it just give a new game atmosphere, and I totally agree with that. And I do want to mention this is in beta, and some of these things are even listed as experimental versions, so some things are further along than other things. Another thing I do want to mention is this is a massive mod. As you may or may not have guessed, that, yeah, I think it was 2.5 gigabytes. So definitely not for those of you who are concerned about losing hard drive space. But yeah, so definitely a really, really big mod, but it does add in a lot of stuff and a lot of textures. So I think it is pretty cool. So what's another place we could check out? That would be kind of cool. We could go to, if I could find, I haven't played in Jamaica Plain. We could go to Diamond City and see what that looks like. And I don't believe he has done anything in Far Harbor yet. So he is still working on these, and he is also planning on working on a Desert Edition and a Winter Edition and a Forest Edition Light. So actually that looks really cool. I do really like that. I haven't been here in so long. It's been a while since I played this game. I do get some FPS drops when I look out like this though, which is, the mod is definitely taxing on the FPS. I have a 980 Ti, I am running this at 1440p. But I am getting, lower than I normally do. So as you can see, in Diamond City at least, we do have all kinds of different armor and stuff. We have a guard, or all kinds of different armor, all kinds of different, like, grass on the sides now. Instead, over here, this is pretty nice. This is not normally like this, is it? With all this lake. It is a bit weird that we hear things in here, but I guess this is the beta version, so that will be changed. As you can see, the textures on that is totally changed, but yeah, so very, very cool mod right here. So I'm going to show you guys the dead version now, which is a little bit different, so let's check that one out. So now we do have the dead version of Resurrection, and I was blown away by the first one, but this one really sells the feeling. Like, I feel like something went down. Granted, I feel like if I explore the entire world like this, it would get a little old perhaps, but I don't know, man. This looks really nice. I think both of these, geez. But yeah, so obviously it's becoming a little bit darker right now, and but yeah, so as you can see, this one totally changes all the trees again, giving them this like burnt out, dead look, almost like a massive forest fire came through here, and there's almost no grass whatsoever. We have like little bushes like this that are all gray and dead and just very bad looking, almost like in a good way. Like the textures are good and everything, it just looks very kind of sad. And there's the armor from yesterday's video, and yeah, wow, this just looks like freaking scary. So we do have the hedges back here, or I'm sorry, is this a wall? I'm not actually entirely, no, that's a hedge. So we have a dead hedge back there. And yeah, this is some serious stuff right here, guys. So I will show you castle as well. This one is in, should say this, is in like a much lesser version. Like it's not nearly as progressed as the other one, so I feel like that's an important thing to note. But this is a seriously good mod, man. So I am at castle now, and it is actually raining, but you absolutely get the dead feel from this mod. I mean, just looking around, that's actually a pretty cool sun, but it just looks so much more depressing than the first time. The first time it looked so lively and exciting and just like a good place to be, and now this just looks like something went down here. Obviously with the urban setting by castle, it isn't nearly as bad because there's not as much to be dead. There's a lot more to be, stone, but still, I mean, it is giving you that good feeling. So I don't know, coming off of this, I am really excited for the desert and winter editions, because this is some seriously good stuff. I really wonder how he's going to do the desert edition. The winter edition, I'm pretty excited for. I always love winter settings, and I don't know, but yeah, this looks really good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you do want to try out this mod, give yourself some time to download it. It's both of them are really big downloads. The second one, the Dead Edition, is much smaller than the first edition, or the Forest Edition, but it is still a it took me a good 5 minutes or so. So, and the first edition took me like 20. So, but yeah, so make sure to check this out. Resurrection, there will be links in the description down below, and yeah, tell me in the comments down below, what are your opinions of this mod? It did just come out yesterday, so, or a new version came out yesterday, I believe. So yeah, definitely really cool. Unfortunately, probably not gonna ever be on consoles, so sorry Xbox One fans, but yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you all next time.